So in the fall, I'm not gonna lie, we're usually a little jealous of you northern guys. You're starting to get cool weather, you're starting to see a lot of deer activity, and we're still floating around in the 90s and going out and fighting mosquitoes and you know, sweating as we climb into our tree stands. I think in the springtime it kind of equals things out. So we see a lot of you guys still complaining about snowstorms and whatnot. Meanwhile, we're down here, we're going to NASCAR races, going to turkey banquets, getting ready for turkey season. But it's also that time of the year that we meet up with our good buddies from Rams Red Arrow and get down on a little hog hunting down in Arcadia, Florida.
Well, all right, folks, we're back at it again with our second trip of the year. Unfortunately, Adam couldn't join us this year. We're heading down to Arcadia, Florida to get down on a hog hunt with Archery Outfitters. Our good buddy Joe Sanchez that we met last year down here in Arcadia flew in from Oregon to do this hunt with us. Apparently, pigs are that big of a deal. They don't have them there in Oregon. Anyways, it's me, Brock, and Joe, and we're driving down. We're going to meet Josh down there. Looking to be a good 3 days. This year we're hauling a camper down, so we'll be riding in style. Hoping to get some pigs on the ground this evening. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun, so just stick with us and hopefully we'll get some pork on camera and on the ground. So.
So the way things work down at Archery Outfitters down in Arcadia is we typically climb up in a tree stand in the morning or the evening and try and get down on some boars crossing through. But in the daytime, we go out on a buggy and see if we can spot some packs of hogs and then throw a stock on. And we typically leave the sows alone on this hunt and go purely for boar hogs. It's a lot of fun. We love chasing these hogs with Josh and Kip. The hunt's just a little part of it. It's really fun to go back to the base camp and kind of tell our stories and show pictures and clean some hogs, hopefully.
First night, this is where we're sitting. Donnie put us up over here on about 200 yards from camp. They say the pigs are coming in here hot. So Brock and I, for the first time, are not sitting in a tree stand. This should be interesting. So we're sitting on the ground right there. So if I'm gonna have the knife ready to go. So if a big hog comes out, I don't care sow or not, we're letting her eat. Anyway, so we're gonna get tucked back in there and just hang out until the party starts. So here we go.
With just a little bit of light left, Sam had a nice boar hog come in. Unfortunately, he never offered up a clean shot. So it's our first day down here in Arcadia. We always have a good time down here and try and sling some arrows at some hogs. So it's pretty hot, it's a little breezy. Hopefully here, once the sun starts setting a little bit, we'll get some movement. I'm sitting over a real good spot that looks like a train has been driving through here, but I'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited. It's good to be hunting mid-February instead of putting the bow away for a year. But hopefully I'll redeem myself. I typically get picked on when I come down here because I shot one that was about the size of a football a couple years back. So nowhere to go but up on this one, I guess. Alright, so man, I had a little redemption this year. Came out here 2 years ago and shot one that I'm still getting picked on from every single person in camp. So I was hoping to come out here tonight early, knock the dust off, and this guy came in probably about 30 minutes before dark. He came in with 9 sows and another little boar, and I watched them feeding back and forth for probably 10 or 15 minutes, and I figured nothing bigger was coming in. It was getting dark. I wanted to get something on film, so I picked between this guy and the other one. This guy has some cool little blonde whiskers going on, gave him a little character, so waited for the sows to clear out and threaded the needle, and next couple of days hopefully I'll come out here and go for a trophy. But this one's gonna eat real nice, I promise you that.
All right, come on in.
Bring him in.
You know, the rest of the world's freezing to death and you're out hog hunting in sandals.
In my flip.
I just did that.
That's why I like you.
So one of the cool things about Florida is hogs don't have a closed season. And so if you're starting to get that urge, you're missing deer season a little bit, and you want to go get something with the bow, go find yourself a pack of hogs. So before we went down to Arcadia, Sam was able to go out and get a little practice with his bow on some hogs.
That was fun. We just had 2 little red, like 60-pound pigs walk up on that, and I just meandering around them like, let's get some bacon on the ground. We came back full draw and let her eat. I mean, we can only sit in the stand so many times before we just get stir crazy. When you see something, you just gotta let it eat. Not to mention the whole reason why we're here is to eradicate the pig population.
So on the last day, we all piled up into the buggy to go fill up the feeders. But we were also hoping to find another pack of hogs to try and get one last spot in stock.
If we win them, they'll come to us. If they don't, we can get over there behind them.
Yeah, our wind's kind of pushing this direction. I want to go that way. Yeah, I know the front of them. I know the wind's going.
So I was able to get that little boar hog on night 1, took the pressure off, and we were kind of holding out for some bigger stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything else, but man, did we have a lot of fun. I want to thank Nikki Roth with Archery Outfitters for letting us come down here for the 3rd year. Awesome hanging out with the Red Arrow guys. Thanks for having us. These guys are a class act. What you see on TV is exactly how these guys are. So if you ever want to get down on this, just contact Archery Outfitters. We have this annual hunt every spring, and the spots go pretty quick, so try and get down here and hang out with the Red Arrow guys and ourselves.
This product that we're about to reveal has been in research and development for some time now, and we've devoted countless hours and hundreds of thousands of dollars to the development of this state-of-the-art product. I'm sure every one of you are familiar with the product, the bug bomb, basically an aerosol can that you throw out into the area you're hunting, and it disperses scent. Well, we have created the very first hog bomb. This is our Generation 1 hog bomb right here. So what you want to do is shake it very well. This is trademarked for any one of you guys who are thinking about stealing this idea. Forget about it. It should draw us. From Green Giant. So here shortly we should get a bunch of activity, because as that scent starts to disperse in the air, it's going to start moving back into the swamp, and as soon as those hogs smell that new blend of ours, it's going to be a feeding frenzy. We'll see what happens. Oh, we already have a squirrel. And we already have a squirrel moving in. You thought about it. It's going to be party time. The squirrels are already going crazy. They can smell it. It's in the air. It's only a matter of time before it moves back into the swamp. He gone. Did I hit that one? When we get out of here, we'll go blood trail. Hope we didn't run too far.
What do you want to grill?
Steak.